So we've all seen the crazy amounts of discussion all over the Minecraft subreddit about the mob vote and then particularly the tuff golem. But why, after 2 opportunities to vote for a new golem to be added to the game, is this poor golem still lonely? We all know you don't count.
Huh?
It all started back in 2017 with the very first mob vote, where Mojang allowed us to vote for a new mob to be added to the game for the first time. With some really cool and unique hostile mobs to choose from, the mob that won the vote was the Phantom, and let's just say we all know how divisive the Phantom can be. The first chance to add a golem to the game was back in the 2021 mob vote with the Allay, Glare and Copper golem to choose from. As you probably know, the Allay won the vote, the Copper golem coming in second place with 45% of the 1.73 million votes. The Copper golem would have been a much smaller golem than the current Iron golem we have in the game, and would have been more like a robot that would have been attracted to copper buttons, which would have also been added to the game if it won the vote. It would even have oxidizing, turning into a statue when fully oxidized. But why didn't it win? Well, simply put, it didn't add anything useful to the game. The Allay that won had a functionality that the player could viably interact with, helping it collect blocks when we're farming. The Copper golem did nothing but walk around, look kinda cute, and press buttons randomly, which is not really that useful as the redstone community had already figured out simple ways of randomizing things. Along with the fact that Golem would need maintenance due to oxidizing, removed any remote idea of practicality. It is really a theme with the Minecraft mob votes. We're given the option to vote for different mobs that have seemingly limited purpose in the game, other than existing and have no major effect or change on the gameplay. The showcase video even implied the mobs will have other features that never make it into the game, even if it is the winning mob. A prime example of this is the winner of the 2020 mob vote, the glow squid. The showcase showed it would glow and it would have a mesmerizing property.
Wow.
But in reality, the mob that was added to the game doesn't glow unless a third-party mod is used or has any useful purpose other than dropping an item that has a minor decorative use. With this 2022 mob vote, we got much of the same, with 3 mobs that have seemingly very little gameplay impact, with the Sniffer winning the vote with 55% of the 3.5 million votes. With it, some new plants will be added to the game, but it's most likely they'll only be decorative. The Rascal came in second, which had the promise of giving loot, but that loot would have seemingly been surpassed after the first couple of days in your Minecraft world. And lastly, our poor Iron Golem's most recent chance for a friend got completely destroyed in the mob vote, coming in completely last place with only 17% of the votes. Why? Well, my guess is it's due to how it adds very little practical use, and the decorative use it has isn't very flexible. So why did the Sniffer win? Well, the mob vote does seem heavily influenced by what big content creators want. So the question is, do we just not want another golem to be added to the game? And for the Iron Golem to be alone forever? Or is the whole mob vote flawed and needs to be changed? Should we be allowed to vote for mob concepts that then proceed to not get many features? Or should Mojang just create fully formed mobs and add them to the game?